Hello again guys, and welcome to another Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition video. And it's our Dark Elf team, the Dark Crystal, playing a match here. And we are playing against Halflings, the Hobbits, the Shire folk. So plenty to go for here, plenty of dodge in this match. We are going to outstrength our opponent. However, he has got the two trees. So we've just got to watch out for those guys. Keep away from them as much as possible. Hopefully they take roots and we can just run round them. Do a little dance, a little jig around the trees. And get another high score for our Dark Elf team. We won our first match with these guys 3-0, which was in the Champions Ladder before it finished, so we only joined that very late on, got one game, and we are now an experienced team because one player leveled up. So therefore we are haven't disbanded the team. We've kept it because I didn't have a Dark Elf side in the open ladder. So that's where they are now. New side, plenty of levelling up to do, which is always exciting to have a fresh team. And the early games are always touch and go. They're always quite interesting matches. And so you can see we do have a loner. We only have the 10 players, but we do have all our blitzers. So we've got our 4 blitzers, and we've also got a runner, and the rest are line elves. So opponent's setting up his team here in defence, and it'll be our go first to receive the ball. Hopefully we can do some damage. The block's going to come into play, I feel, on some of these blocks. They're not quite as weak as your snotlings, your halflings, so they are a little bit more sturdy as a player than those guys. Not by much, but it certainly is going to be a little bit harder to get the injuries, I feel, on the Hobbits. I do like the Hobbit team. I think I'm going to have to get a Hobbit team set up pretty soon myself. It'd be fun to play them. You're not like the Goblin, you're not expected to win many matches, are you? You're not, but I mean, if your team advances quite well, there's every opportunity that you can, you can get some injuries with the trees. You can get a touchdown. You can get some good rolls on your halflings, and there's always a chance. So our 3 blocks come in, no result from those. In comes our blitz. We get the POW. There's our first armour break. It's only a stun. Managed to pick the ball up with the dump off guy. So we have got possession of the ball. Goes for a pass there with his halfling towards the ball carrier. He has got strong arm. He has got a number of skills on that player. So he's one to watch out for. His other tree, however, is a lot more scary with the block skill and the guard. It needs his first reroll there. We don't have dodge on a lot of these players as of yet. So if defender stumbles, block, or POW will pretty much do the trick. And another stun there and a failed dodge. Get the both down. Another stun. In comes a pass. We've absolutely zero rerolls. I failed to mention that because of the Halfling Master Chef. We've gone into the first half. We do have two, but with the Halfling Master Chef, he has pinched the rerolls from us. So it means we've gone into the game with zero rerolls. So it's something to bear in mind. Decides he's not going to re-roll that one. Keeps his one re-roll in the bank. Here comes first block. Here comes the blitz. And we get our first KO. Good work there by the runner. Picks up a POW on the free dive. We pick the ball up. In comes another block. And another block. No reroll, but it's my opponent that comes off worse from that one. And they're both down. We're surviving just at the minute, we're just surviving a few hits from the trees. They're not taking root. We've managed one KO. He's got a very strong bench. He's got 3 players on the bench. He's going to use his dodge and stunty now, I feel, to get a go at the ball carrier. Has to use the reroll. Does he get past? Oh, we just get in. And there's another KO. So massive result for us there. Didn't get past, he just couldn't get through for the blitz. So we kept hold of the ball. using all my black pieces first for the blocks. Less chance of failing there with no rerolls, having the block skill. So just try to get rid of that sort of chance, or eliminate the chance of a turnover if I can. In comes the blitz. We get the POW. Don't pick up an injury. But we're able to run the ball. Stall the score. We're also able to dodge out. Oh, Venom! So Venom's toast. He's dead. We use the apple and he is permanently dead. So we use it on our lineman there. Try and keep him in the team. Fortunately that failed. There is a number of turns to go, so it's a little bit risky. Goes for another throw. Oh, he throws him off the pitch. The crowd give him a kick and he's KO'd. Still my opponent's turn. No result on the 2-die there. In comes the blitz again. Oh, and wow! Double skulls. Ghost missed next game. I really didn't expect that. I'm glad I moved my players about. Because I really didn't expect that to happen. The double skull, but we're going to miss a blitzer now for the rest of the match. Goes for another throw. He manages to dodge through. So we have suffered a couple injuries. We're down to 9 players. We need to start leveling this game up, or we could get overrun. And yes, bit of revenge. No long-term effect, but we take it. It's another player out. Go for the blitz, it's just a push. Go for the dodge out, and that fails. So we're doing enough now just to delay the score. I want to give my opponent as little chance as possible to get an equaliser in the first half, especially when we're losing a couple of players. We don't want the trees to have 3 blocks and kill another player. It might be that he just does it anyway, but we just survive. Just. He goes for his GFIs, no rerolls, and he injures a player for me. So his minus movement is now gone. Failed his GFI, fell over on his hobbit ass. Freed eye block comes in, we get a pow. Just a stun. In comes another block with one of our blitzers. Oh, yes! We kill one of the little hobbits. Kill him. Blitz comes in, push him away, and run in and score. Don't think we were going to get many injuries there, but right towards the end we managed to pick up a few. One of them was by a failed GFI. He does get 2 players of his 3 KOs back. So I think he will be just the 10 players. One turn for my opponent to get an equaliser now. I was expecting him to put the tree on the line. The tree's on the line now to get a couple blocks in on my line, Elves. So I'm guessing he's going to go for the throw, and then he alters it altogether and moves one of his trees up. In comes the kick, and it's a blitz. Ooh. That's just one thing with moving your players so far back. It does mean that if you're too far back, you can't blitz. So I do tend to just have them majority of the time within range. You can do that with the Dark Elves. So we're just moving a few players back in case he does make a throw. It doesn't have any re-rolls, so he's going to have to probably pick the ball up and pass it without failing that. Probably to this guy here. But he's also moved in. So it doesn't look like he's going for the throw. His tree's gone in for the hit on the loner, so he's not going for the score. It's obviously going to be a foul. Now he's caged all the way around one of my players there. Comes in, hits him with his lamb chop, and he gets sent off. Oh! Not what my opponent wanted. He didn't expect that. I thought we were going to probably get an injured elf. But it worked out for us. He's got 4 players out now, plus 1 KO. So teams are even in numbers now for the second half. We keep one of our re-rolls for the second half now. So he gains 1, we lose 1. So we're just setting up now in defence. I'm going to move our blitzers forward, keep a few players in reserve at the back. 1-0, first half, and we've managed to get a number of players out there. So it's given us an opportunity, a great opportunity to get in, steal the ball and get another score. And that certainly helps. Wow, both trees on the deck, 2 halflings on the deck. We also have 4 players out stunned. So it is 50-50 on the kick-off there. But him losing the trees is a big one. Does mean that his trees probably will only excuse me, stand up. Goes for the GFIs. Also manages to pick the ball up. He passes the ball, doesn't re-roll it. In comes the extra movement on the blitz. Gets the pow. Bye bye Hobbit. Off you go. So we remove a player. Goes onto the subs bench. So we're now basing the ball. All he can really do is stand his trees up. Gets a 2 die there on my lineman. Second tree stands up. In comes a blitz. Does require a dodge. Fails the dodge and is stunned. Whew. Okay. It would have been another 2 die if he'd have got through. Another blitz, we get the pow. Oh, just a stun. But it means we get another 2 die. Knock him back with follow up. And again, pushing all his hobbits now to the sideline. And another goal on his sidestep. Tree takes root, does get a hit. Manages to boot my player to the ground, but now he is stuck in position, cannot move. Goes for the 2 die against. Manages to get a push. And there's a 1 die pow there on my plus movement blitzer. Can he pick the ball up? Oh, does he use the reroll? Oh. Somehow catches the ball. Sidestep now coming into play. Get an all-important power there. Get one of his plus movement to the ground. In comes a blitz. Get the ball down. Boom. Ball's loose. Can the loner pick the ball up? Yes. Runs off with it. We don't use the re-roll there. We take the both down. We do end up getting stunned there. His tree's really out of range now from doing anything. He goes for a GFI. Uses his re-roll. Manages his GFIs on the re-roll. And he manages a couple more. He's now sending his tree back to try and get into position. Goes for the blitz. Does he make the GFIs? Yes. Gets the block. Loner drops the ball. And he kicks the ball up. Goes for a throw again. And he's KO'd. So we've gone to move someone into scoring position. Didn't make the pass. 3 die on his sidestep. Boom, he's down. This is a sidestep player, so we're trying to eliminate where the player can actually move to as much as possible. In comes the blitz. We're going to have a 3 die on him. Go for the re-roll. I think I'm not taking a risk. Let's get the ball on the ground. Whew. So we get that. Go for the dodge out. Can we pick the ball up? Yes, we can. Everything needs to work for him now. He needs his dodges, fails his dodges, and another KO. So his team is slowly disintegrating. He's not got that many players now, has he? He's got all those players out. 3 KOs, 4 injured, dead or sent off. Again, the blitz works. Move into scoring range. We risk it again. 2 die on his sidestep. Another go at one of his halflings. We're going to go and push this guy off the pitch. Yeah, we get the push. So I managed to surf a couple of these guys. No result from the surfs. Go for the handoff. And we get our blitz of 3 points. 2-0. Then injured. 2 of his 3 KOs come back. We've got our 2 injured players there. One's a missed game, one's permanently deceased. And another blitz. Oh, it's going well. Going very well. Move our players up into position. Gonna base as many of his hobbits as we can. His 0 rerolls. In comes the blitz. No result. But it does mean we push him back. And we catch the ball. Take root from the opponent's tree once more. Does the block and he's stuck. Tree again. No rerolls. Ah, and the tree's down. Wow. What a turn. Possibly the worst results for him now he could have ever had. Apart from maybe the tree dying on the skulls. In comes the blitz. Could have made that into a 3-die. But I wanted to keep one of my players so I can move him up and give the ball carrier some support. We're not hanging about next to the tree. So we'll just have a few 2-die blocks. We got another one. We get the power this time. Push this time from the lone alignment. 2 turns last to score. Goes for a long throw. For his tree. No result for him there. Tree stands up. Goes for his dodge. Fails the dodge. Now's a chance to 3-die him. We get the POW. Oh, it's just a KO. Go for a blitz. Gives us a 3-die. Again, we get the POW. It's plus movement. Oh, and he's injured. He's injured. What's the result? No long-term effect. But it does give us 2 points. We don't score. We hang on to the ball. Means my opponent's last turn is going to be doing not very much. He's only got a few players that he can move and do anything with. Decides he's not doing anything, he's just going to stand where he is. It's down to me now whether I want to blitz or just run the ball in. Setting up for the 3-die. We do need a POW. We get the POW. Oh, just a KO. Just a KO on his broadside step. Go for the pass, hand off. Get some 3 points on one of our blitzers. Score 3-0 in the final turn of the match. It's 2 3-0s opening games for the Dark Elves. Wow. So there we go, we'll have a look at the stats. Again, dominated possession. Boom, boom, boom. 3 KOs, 3 injuries, 1 kill. Although we did suffer 2 injuries. 1 injury and a death ourselves. 11 points to Shadowblade, 6 to Shady, 3 to Bloodshed G. So all our blitzers there getting some points, levelling up. We'll have a look at the dice rolls. Route Taker's dice rolls there. Have a quick look through that. Stand up, past each time. Dodges was pretty poor for him there, I have to say. Armour, poor. Take route, pretty good at 90%. 80% on the throws, throw teammate. Landing 50-50. Going for it 87%. It did pass a lot of GFIs. So have a look at my team. Not that as many things to look at there. Catch 75, armour, yeah, it was okay, I suppose. Injury 50-50, pick up 100%, dodges. You take that. We haven't got that many dodge in the team up to now, so we'll take that. GFI is 100%. I don't remember the last time I saw that, and pass 100%. But now I'll have a look at the type of dice for the block dice. These are mine: 13 skulls, 12 both downs, 44 pushes, 19 defender stumbles, and 18 pals. The opponents now route takers. As you expect, not that many, but a pretty even spread. So I hope you enjoyed that anyway. It was an eventful game. It was a 3-0 win. There's our record: 6 touchdowns, 2 matches, average score of 3-2-0-0. So a good start for this team. We have got a blitzer missing for the next game, so we have got 3, beg your pardon, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players, 20k in the bank. So we will have 2 rookie loaners for the next lineman for the next match. But as Dark Owls, with that team now, we've got a couple blodge in there. 3 of our 4 blitzers have levelled up, and so we'll take that all day long. Lineman yet to pick up any points whatsoever, but we have lost a number of those. But there we go. Dark Crystal off to a winning start, 2-0-0. Please rate and leave some comments. Leave some comments if you don't mind. That would be much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care, guys, and bye for now.